Hola clase, bienvenidos a Español. Hola amigos, ¿cómo están ustedes? ¿Bien? ¿Así o mal? Yo estoy muy bien. ¿Y cuántos años tienen ustedes? 6, 7, 8, 9. ¿Y cómo te llamas? Me llamo señora Norsworthy. Vamos a repasar. ¿A dónde vas? ¿A dónde vas? Yo voy al parque más tarde. Por favor, digan parque. Everybody say parque. Say voy al parque. Buen trabajo. ¿Cómo se dice the house? La casa. ¿Cómo se dice I'm going to the house? Voy a la casa. Good. ¿Cómo se dice the library? La biblioteca. Good. ¿Cómo se dice I'm going to the library? Voy a la biblioteca. Good job. ¿Cómo se dice the store? Voy a la tienda. Oh, sorry, I got ahead of myself. La tienda, and then to say I'm going to the store, voy a la tienda. Buen trabajo. ¿Cómo se dice the museum? El museo. ¿Cómo se dice I'm going to the museum? Voy al museo. Buen trabajo. ¿Y cómo se dice the school? La escuela. ¿Cómo se dice I'm going to the school? Voy a la escuela. Buen trabajo. Let's say these really quickly. Say, I'm going to the school. Voy a la escuela. I'm going to the museum. Voy al museo. I'm going to the store. Voy a la tienda. I'm going to the library. Voy a la biblioteca. I'm going to the house. Voy a la casa. I'm going to the park. Voy al parque. Buen trabajo. All right, raise your hand. Levántense la mano if you have a gato. Levántense la mano if you have a gato. Yo no tengo un gato. All right, levántense la mano si tienes un pez. Our pez, it died. We're going to get a new pez though. Levántense la mano if you have a pez. Pez. Buen trabajo, clase. Levántense la mano if you have a pájaro. Yo no tengo un pájaro. Pájaro. Good job. All right, levántense la mano if you have a perro. Yo no tengo un perro. Remember, yo no tengo ningún animales. Perro. Levántense la mano si tienes un pato. ¿Tienes un pato? We used to have patos. Patos. Mi padre tiene un pato. Sí. All right. If you have a culebra. Levántense la mano. If you have a culebra. Levántense la mano. What's a culebra? A snake. If you have a snake, you're a pretty wild person. All right. Next, vamos a repasar la familia. Si tienes un hermano, levántense la mano. Yo tengo un hermano. In fact, yo tengo 3 hermanos. ¿Qué significa hermano? Hermano significa brother. Levántense la mano si tienes una hermana. Yo tengo una hermana. Hermana significa sister. Good. right, levántense la mano si tienes un abuelo. Do you have un abuelo? A grandpa. Good. All right, levántense la mano, raise your hand, si tienes una abuela. What is una abuela? A grandmother. Good job. Levántense la mano si tienen, if you guys have padres. What are padres? Not dads, parents. If you have parents or anybody that you live with that are like parents, maybe they're not your parents, but you live with them and they take care of you, raise your hand. Levántense la mano. That's probably all of you. All right. Next, vamos a repasar la cara. All right. ¿Dónde están? ¿Dónde está el pelo? ¿Dónde está el pelo? Pelo. ¿Dónde está la cara? La cara. ¿Dónde están los ojos? Ojos. ¿Dónde está la nariz? Nariz. ¿Dónde están las orejas? Good job. ¿Dónde está la boca? ¿Dónde están los dientes? Dientes. Buen trabajo, clase. All right, vamos a repasar la ropa. All right, ¿quién lleva una camisa? Point to your camisa. Here's mi camisa. If you're wearing a t-shirt, it's called a camiseta. A shirt is a camisa. A t-shirt is a camiseta. All right, if you are wearing pantalones, point to your pantalones. I have my pantalones right here. All right. If you have a chaqueta, point to your chaqueta. I don't have a chaqueta. That's a jacket. What about zapatos? ¿Dónde están sus zapatos? Zapatos. And oh my, I'm not wearing calcetines. ¿Dónde están sus calcetines? You better have calcetines so your feet don't get stinky. All right, is anybody wearing a vestido today? Girls, do you have on a vestido? If you do, well, we're not keeping track of puntos, but imagine you have extra puntos. All right, does anybody wear un gorro? My youngest son, whose birthday is today, he's turning 4 years old, so I'd say mi hijo tiene 4 años. He likes to wear gorros todo el tiempo. Él tiene gorros en su cabeza. He has hats on his head. All right, who here likes to wear pantalones cortos? Especially in the winter. I bet a lot of you like to wear pantalones cortos in the winter even. All right, when we had the snowstorm, did you guys wear guantes? Where do your guantes go? On your dedos, on your manos. Guantes. All right, botas. Right now está lloviendo. That means it is raining. And when está lloviendo, when it's raining, I like to wear mis botas. All right, ¿dónde están sus abrigos? Mi abrigo está aquí. Mi abrigo es... ¿De qué color es, clase? ¿De qué color es mi abrigo? Es negro. Buen trabajo if you said negro. Y is anybody wearing a falda? What is a falda? Any girls wearing a falda? Hopefully no boys are wearing a falda. Although if you're at home playing dress up and you're wearing a falda, well, I can't blame you. Sometimes playing dress up is fun. All right. Buen trabajo, clase. Now, let's talk about what you like to eat. ¿Qué comes? ¿Comes pollo? ¿Comes bananas? When I say comes, I'm saying, do you eat it? Comes pan. Oh, no. You caught me. Bebes leche. Do you drink milk? Comes sandwiches. Comes carne. Comes papas. Comes ensalada. Comes, ¿cómo se dice cheese? Queso. ¿Y cómo se dice apples? Manzanas and oranges. Anaranjados. ¿Y cómo se dice water? Agua. Yo bebo. Agua. All right, vamos a repasar los colores. Anaranjado, amarillo, rojo, negro, café, rosado, verde, azul, morado y blanco. Buen trabajo y vamos a contar. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Guess what we're going to do today, class? We're having our last lesson, our last new lesson. And then after this, we'll work on making a book. And then we'll be done with your first year of Spanish. In my class anyway. I know you've probably taken it before, but you'll be finished with Mrs. Norsworthy's online Spanish. And that is very exciting. You guys can give each other a high five. You've done so great. I'm so proud of all that you guys have learned. Today, we are going to learn el alfabeto. Everybody say el alfabeto. El alfabeto. El alfabeto. Good. And we are going to go through our letters. I'm not going to sing them because there's a couple extra letters in here that kind of throw me off, and I'm not really sure how the tune goes. So I'm going to leave you with an online song, and they do it better than I do anyway. So you should have in front of you this piece of paper, and we'll go through it. So I'm going to tell you the pronunciation, and you just repeat after me. Say A. 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 B. 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 C. 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 D. 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 And this is just like A, B, C, D. E is A. So the way we say E is A. A. F is F. 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 G is G. 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 H is H. 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 I is E. 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 J is J. 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 K is K. 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 L is L. 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 M is M. 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 N is N. 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 Good. Enye, this is a new one that is not in our English alphabet. It's called enye, and it has a little squiggly over it, and it's going to make a ñ sound. Whenever you see it in the Spanish language, it'll say ñ, like A-N-Y-O is año. So we say, ¿Cuántos años tienes? How old are you? That's where you'll see it. How many years are you? So this is enye. All right, O is O. 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 P is pe. 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 Q is cu. 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 R is ere. 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 And then there is no double R that I'm seeing here, but they do have a double R sound. It's not in this book, but it's ere. And that's a fun sound that we haven't talked about. So I'm wondering if you guys can roll your R's. I think you guys should try it right now. Everybody, who can roll your R's? Go. It's a lot like blowing your lips. If you can't roll your R's, go. Can you do that? So start doing that if you can't roll your R's. And then try and practice that way. So maybe when you're at home, if you can't roll your R's, go and try to do that with your tongue. And then you'll be able to say perro, orla. That's not how you say hola at all. But if you're talking to your mom, madre. If you just want to be silly, you can be silly with español, señora. But if you see a double R, that's going to be your R sound. Okay, so back to non-silly Spanish. S is going to be ese. 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 T is te. 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 U is u. 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 V is ve. 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 W is W. 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 X is X. 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 Y is Y. 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 And Z is zeta. 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 Excellent. And I'll have a fun Spanish song for your teacher to play for you. And I hope you guys have an excellent día. Hasta luego, clase.